Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to you. I'm glad you could join me. We haven't been here for 2 weeks, that's mainly my fault with work commitments and all that sort of stuff. I'm wearing new headphones and you know when you're trying to have a conversation with someone and they might be shouting because they got things on. Hopefully I'm not coming across like that and everything blends together okay. So, the stress busting is continuing. Good evening, good day, good morning, whatever time it is there. We're going to mess around for a couple of hours on the spectrum with dodgy gameplay and nonsense chat. Now, all these things haven't really turned on for 2 weeks together. Sometimes certain apps drift away from each other, especially if there's been an update. So hopefully everything is still working as it is doing. Yeah, work's been pretty hectic, but we're live streaming again. Also today in fact, I was doing the footage for the Friday. Well, I was filming the Friday chat, so we're going to go out for a walk tomorrow. If you watch those sort of videos, and I took I got this new gimbal with me, and hopefully you can see when I go around that the camera work is a bit more steadier. It's a bit more higher definition now. I struggled first of all at the start of the video, getting everything in focus and stuff, or controlling the gimbal, and I get better as I go around to the point where I started then putting special effects in here and there. So if you watch the Friday chat stuff, then that's there for you. So I think I'm getting the hang of the camera and everything's coming together, which is good. So I try and embrace new technology. I try and push it forward, so all revenue that comes into the channel I'll put back into the channel, and then we make it gradually better. So big hello to you. I was rambling on there again, but it's been 2 weeks, hasn't it, really? Hope you're doing good. So I will say hello to everyone in the chat box first of all. You might be getting heavily involved in the chat box, talking the dodgy nonsense with me, or you might be sitting back just de-stressing in the background. Either way, that's absolutely fine. So here we go, 2 hours at Spectrum. You know what to expect. Whatever. Craziness. So who's in the chat box today? It might be you. If you're watching this on a pre-record, big hello. Not pre-record, an after-record, and then a big hello to you as well. So it could be Colin Hode or Martin R or someone else. So big hello to you as well. So hello first of all to Matt James. He got in early. He said, "You've been missed, Nick." Well, you've been missed as well. I mean, this is the bit on the channel I enjoy doing the most. So if I could do this all the time, that would be great. But I fear that my channel's not big enough and there won't be enough people there. But I could keep doing it till there was. What do you think? Maybe. Okay, so big hello also to Easy GJ, who says yes, nice one. Yeah, why not? Richard Mittens in the house. Hello there, Richard. Sorry, there's been 2 week gap there, but thank you for supporting the channel, everything you do. You say boof because you've been a member on the highest tier, no doubt. So if I had more people like you, I'll be able to do this full time, and then I'll be doing better videos. One would have thought. So this week we've got a full house. We've got the Friday chat, we're out walking. We've got the live stream. We've got the 6 videos. Members will know, who've got access to the members section, what videos are coming up. I presume you can hear me, but you'll soon tell me in the comment section as I work my way down. Big hello to Gumdio, who says hi, Richard. Hello, Richard. He says hello to him as well. Gypsum, fantastic. I'm in like Qui-Gon Jinn. Shame about that Qui-Gon Jinn fellow. He got killed by Darth Maul, but I'm sure he'll have his comeuppance at some point. I think Ben Kenobi might have something to do with him. Or did he get run over by a milk float? I don't know if that was canon. Big hello to Mark Andrews. Good evening to everyone. And GSB Teehee Whoopee says, thank you. Who else is in the house? Easy DJ, I know you're there. You've got, pints. I could do with a pint. In the red corner. Hi, red corner. Hope things are cool with you. Ross Boss is here, who says howdy ho, and why not? Steadily working on Super 3D Pixel Grand Prix, as you all know. Also, who else is here? Simon Toesland. Now, apologies if I miss anyone out, but I will try and involve you as I tend to do. It's all about community spirit in this gaff. We'll play some games at some point, I'm sure, as well. Big hello to Simon. Good to see you back, Nick. When I say back, I mean your front. Yeah, I know what you mean. That's that line by Sean Locke. He said, if you could change just one thing about yourself, what would it be? And he said, the front. Well, he had a point. That reminds me of the now I'm in high definition. I mean, this camera isn't high definition, you can see me in. Now I've got the high definition camera, and I've got the gimbal. It feels a bit like when I watch the footage back, I'm in a movie, and I look a bit rough. You know what I mean? So late 40s guy on a high definition thing in a film with no makeup on. So if you walked onto a TV set with no makeup on, you'd be toast. So that's the weakest thing of the setup now, my face. So I need to get some makeup on. I don't know. I don't look that bad in real life, really. I can honestly tell you. Right, 8-Bit Steve's in the house. Hello, girls and guys and girls. Gumdio's noticed the rhino that was going across. Big hello to Stu's retro reviews. Hello, Stu, and your reviews. Adam Phillips is here. Hi, everyone. Hope you're all very good. Good to see you back on the air, Nick. Let's the stress busting begin. Well, I would say so. Let's bust some stress. And basically, when you talk to other people, I'm sure you found it, you get a bit of perspective of what's going on, and you get a bit of a breather. Fat Belly is here. Matt James is back again. Jay Archer. Hi, Nick. Great to see you. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. Roy Sam 253. Hi, Nick. Mean Streets tonight? No, Mean Streets is not scheduled on the 8th. Maybe I can do that next time. It's a bit iffy, that game, isn't it? But maybe next time. It's not prepped anyway. Dave Tong. Hi, Nick. Yay, your live stream. Yay indeed. Sword Goatee. He made a live stream. Well, your time is impeccable because there hasn't been one for 2 weeks. Phil Smith's here. Evening all. Steve Norman's here as well. Says hi, gang. Steve Norman runs RetroArcadia.blog. We know about this. And Wigan Owl 05. Hello, peeps. Right, is that it? Right, good. Right. So I try and catch more people as they come in, but I think it's time we played a game. I mean, you could listen to me jibber jabber for 2 hours, I suppose. Maybe we could I could turn the latency down, and we could do the latency is the gap between me and you, and do a Q&A. But I've been threatening that for ages. Let's just play 4K Race Refueled by Paolo Ferraris in 2005. It's a Formula One game. I don't know if you've been watching the Formula One so far, but I think there's a race this weekend. Mercedes in a bit of a slump. It seems to be Ferrari versus Red Bull, Verstappen versus Leclerc. Right, okay. Right. So this was made as part, 4K Race was made as part of competition, and then Paolo Ferraris redid it as 4K Race Refueled. It's like 7 sections, and yes, right. Matt James says the makeup will be funny. The first time I've seen, it's just the thing is that it's the jowls. Like, if you look in the mirror, and if I pull my face like this, I look quite young. I look quite young in high definition, but then I go like that. I've got slight jowls because, that's what people in their late 40s start to get, isn't it, really? That's why I'm not a supermodel on some sort of Instagram account. Light the blue touch player. Okay, Rossi, right, let's get my act together. Faces are overrated. Thanks, Richard. They are, aren't they? Right, off we go. Let's drive. I've got my race helmet on, and we go. Thanks, Rossi. That's early. Cheers, man. That's what keeps it going and keeps the spirits up, and keeps me producing. So, basically, the time's ticking. Oh God, the time's ticking down in the middle, right? Oh, look at that. Section 1 of 7. You know what to do. We need to get through all 7 sections before the time runs out. I think I might have completed this once. It might have been in a dream. I can't quite remember. It's like an advanced pole position. Oh, look, I've blown up twice. It's like an advanced pole position, this one. Do you know what? Our faces are overrated. We don't mind when we talk about retro stuff. But the thing is, that's why a lot of these body changing apps are so popular, and Face App as well. There, and I think they continue to be so, because you only have to look at Hollywood when you look at how many older women are cast in films compared to younger women. So it's the pursuit of youth the whole time. Right, extended play, although I've crashed 3 times, so it's not looking particularly good here. But always talking, commentating at the same time, and driving. Driving games are the hardest one to check on the chat box and comment at the same time. Right, come on, let's get through here. Do you like my new headphones? Yeah, I'm gradually upgrading after all this time. Normally I'm wearing the blue headphones where they slightly coming apart. 8-Bit Stevie, I've just saw that. How depressing is McLaren's performance right now? Oh, don't tell me about that. It's terribly depressing. There was, just before the Formula 1 season started, Lando Norris in McLaren was being interviewed and said, how will it feel this year to be racing against the big boys? And he said he was really looking forward to the challenge. Well, that McLaren needs to improve massively, because they aren't challenging the big boys. Daniel Ricciardo is nowhere, is he? But it is quite depressing, the McLaren situation. But anyway, one can but hope that things come good there. Mercedes and something not as big as McLaren are. I mean, they were challenging Ferrari last season for third place. Ferrari just about got it, and now the difference is, well, huge. Right, come on, let's drive my car. There's always slightly see-through cars on here. It's not like enduro; it doesn't change. I've got 7 seconds left. Going down. Come on, let's get to the next section. I think if you blow up twice, I think you pretty much had it in this game. Yeah, game over, pull over. Yes. Adam Phillips says, wow, this looks great. It is great. Wet Le Mans is good as well, or Le Mans is good. You can download this, I think, from Spectrum Computing, where I get quite a lot of games for you. You've got the one before 4K Race, which is okay. Also the competition, 4K Race Refueled, you've got slightly more room to work with. As a homebrew, it's on keyboard, or you can use joystick as well, but QAOP, I prefer to use the keys on this particular game. So let's just jump in again and see if I can get at least a little bit further. Thank you, Wycombe. See, sometimes I miss, or white man. Sometimes I miss the cold feeds, but thank you. Everything keeps the channel running. Thank you. Right, boom, boom. Right, off we go again. Let's take this car to infinity and beyond. Yeah, the coffees don't show in the event playlist thing in the red at the top there, so I always give a shout. I do a personal message back from the coffee side, but I always give a shout out on Twitter as well. Right, let's Formula 1 it, baby. I got a funny feeling, talking about the Formula 1 again, I got a funny feeling Mercedes might improve a little bit, you know. I don't think they're going to stay like that forever, are they? I think their problem is to do with the porpoising, which is basically the underfloor, or a lot of cars have this, is causing the car to jump up and down a lot on the straights. They can't reach their maximum power there because it's dangerous to drive the car. Oh, come on. Any mere touches with the barriers or the cars will send you into flames. Oh, look at that. Put your favourite Formula 1 game in the comment section below, or the chat box, depending on where you are. Now, hopefully I'm not shouting, because these headphones made me feel like I'm in my own recording booth. They got noise cancellation if you want, but that's pointless because I won't be able to hear the game. I would be able to hear the game, I'd be able to hear everything else, but I wouldn't be able to hear if there was a fire alarm or something. That's no good because I'm the only one in the house at the moment. Right, come on, take this car. We're not driving on sand, we're driving on yellow stuff. Speed in. So what have you been up to the last 2 weeks? Here it was snowing for about 10 minutes, but it didn't actually settle. Thank goodness for that. Beep. Right. Keep the car on the track. Keep the car on the track. Good. Oh, that car's in the wrong place, isn't it? Get out of the way, big nose. Step on it, Sandra. I don't think that was from any movies at all, was it really? Right. Broom. Right, there's 7 sections. Have any of you lot completed this game? On a good day I can get to section 6, but you really can't afford to crash into anything, which is tough. You only get one car on the screen at the same time. Ow! You only get one car on the screen at the same time. Now I say this in practically every video. You probably don't watch every video, but I say every video. I said this isn't about expert gameplay. You know how it goes next, and it is all about seeing how you would have got on. Well, this ain't my first or second go, but seeing how you would have got on back in the day, and it would have just been a bit of fun. Dodgy gameplay, nonsense chat, or nonsense chat and dodgy gameplay, whatever you prefer, really. Beep 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 beep. There's not a 4K Race Refueled 2. It's always this 7 track. It's not individual tracks. It's like arcade play. Nearest game to it, I suppose, is Pole Position. Pole Position. Do. That cartoon, you know. Right, I'm section 4 here. Section 4. No pits to repair your car or buy extra time. Section 4 is 7, so I'm over halfway. It's all a bit of oh, look at that. It's all a bit of luck, really, where the car lands. Yes, I agree with you, Ross. If it had come out back in the day, it would have been a big hit. Now, I would say, first of all, apologies if I miss any of the code feeds or copies going up, but I will catch up with them later, particularly. There might not be anymore, but particularly when I'm looking at the screen here. So we'll have one more go at this one. We'll be playing Quackers next, which is quite a basic game. I didn't know when I reviewed it. It was based on the arcade game Carnival. I think that might have been from the late 70s. It's like a shooting gallery based, I suppose, in a fairground. Right. Boof. Do. I was looking today to see what was the biggest file you could upload onto YouTube. Cause they changed the rules. What do you reckon? What do you reckon's the longest or biggest size file you can upload? I'll tell you in about 2 seconds. Right. Okay. I hope you typed it in quickly because I'm going to tell you straight away. Now, apparently, you can upload a file up to 256 gigabytes. Yep. Or 12 hours. Whatever happens first. A 12-hour video. Does anyone want to see a 12-hour walk? I don't think you do. I don't think you do. Yeah, but anyway, I suppose a 12-hour live stream that'd be pushing it, wouldn't it? That would be pushing it. But yes, 256 gigs. Now on the Friday walk was going to be uploaded tomorrow. I did a few changes to try and improve the quality because when you upload the video to YouTube there's a little bit of decompression and you lose a bit of it from the original file. Now normally when I upload the files it's about, I don't know, about 2.5 gigs on that one in 1080p. For whatever reason I've got the quality a bit higher, but when I looked at the file size it was 20 gigs, so I better hurry up and upload that because it might take 400 days. But yeah, so hopefully YouTube doesn't strangle it, but we should be okay. Right, anyway. Big hello to Emma Jade. Hello Emma. Don't worry that you're late. I'm 2 weeks I'm 2 weeks late, so you're alright, aren't you? Right. 24-hour live stream. Ooh, that'd be interesting, wouldn't it? I don't think YouTube would upload the full stream though, unless it did it in 2 sections. Maybe I could have a break, but that would be good. That would be interesting to do, wouldn't it? A 24-hour live stream. Woo. Right, section 3 of 7. This is my last go. Not ever. Right, let's try and get a good run. We want to get into the groove. That's what Madonna did. She was trying to prove something. I can't remember what that was. Oh, look. We've been here before. That's tight. Whoa. Turbo. Right, hang on a minute. Get round there. Get ready. Oh, I saw that coming a mile off, but couldn't get round. Right, we've got 40 seconds. That's a lot of time, but we've only just got into section 4. Hello to Elf Boy. What are you like at changing tyres, Elf Boy? I might need you. I need to buy some more time here. Come on, car. Come on, car. Oh, I went a bit Stephen Toast then. Come on, car. No, I didn't like him at all. I'm more like who's the other one? Ray Purchase. Well. That's nothing like him either. Anyway, I wouldn't mind a drink at the Colonial Bar. If people haven't watched Toast of London, they won't know what you're talking about. Extended play, right, section 5. Section 5, the aim is to stay alive. Come through here, right, good. Should have gone on the inside there, but never mind, I got around him. This is working out okay. Right, it's a twisty road, bit like life. Come on, let's get to section 6. Oh, come on, section 6. I've made too many mistakes here. Oh, that was genius. Don't get too excited. Oh, that wasn't genius. Hey, section 6. God, this is good, isn't it? Right, hang on a minute. Section 7. Is it the promised land? The promised land. That car's in the wrong place. Oh, we touched tyres, I think. But I didn't blow up. I don't think we could have touched tyres because the mere touch of anything, a bit of grit, a fly, or a crisp packet, and the car will explode. It's an insurance nightmare. Come on, checkered flag for the last bit. Oh, that car's in the wrong place. Oh, I had a chance there. That car's in the wrong place. Hello to Mel the Bell. Hello to Matt Lewis. Oh, look at that. Well, section 6 of 7, that wasn't too bad, was it? I didn't do too badly. That got quite near there. Yes. Right. Let's catch up with some of the comments. Still remixing it. It's about Botox now. Yeah, well, I suppose. I could get some Botox. It doesn't Botox though. It's quite expensive. You have to keep injecting it every 6 months, and it's quite expensive as well. I'll just go old gracefully, I think, and just see what happens. I don't need to be down with the kids and all that sort of stuff. And even saying the phrase "down with the kids" aged you about 20 years anyway. Right, let's have a game of Quackers, a fairly basic game. Rabbit Software in 1983, so some 22 years earlier than 4K Race Refueled. Who'd have thought they'd still be making it then? Put your favourite game, begin with the letter Q, in the comment section below. Don't know what that would be. Don't know. I can't think of any games going to be Q. This is the bit where you come out with lows. Cuba, is that one? Yeah, I think so. What did that come out on? Don't know. Right. Quackers, 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 Quackers. Oh, thank you, Jason. Thank you. Let's have a look. Great to see you back, Nick, and to have confirmation of a Friday chat. Yeah, you're welcome, Jack. Thanks, man. We had a full set this time, so thanks for your support. The aim is always there, but I think you know the score, don't you? Right, okay. Step right up, step right up. Welcome to the shooting gallery. Try your luck and win a cuddly teddy bear for the little lady. Can you still say that? I suppose you can do. Perhaps the little lady Sandy Toxtec, she's quite little. Shoot the ducks and rabbits. They're not real ones. And then keep the turtle hopping. Well, we could do. Right, it's on redefine, it says here. 1983. Rabbit Software. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. Right. Define your own keys. Will do. Move left. O. Move right. P. Fire. Q. Right. Now, I didn't know this when I reviewed it, but David B73 told me that the timer, the red bar, only starts when you miss one. Right, okay, so don't miss any. You need to take out all the emplacements, but the timer will start when you miss your first one, right? Right. See, so now I didn't know this in the review, so now I can go with a bit more skill and not have to shoot like a nincompoop forever. If you get past this bit, then right, now the timer's started, you see that? Oh, I think it started a bit early. Maybe it starts when you've done the bar. Oh, no! I need to fire, come on! Let's fire like a nincompoop. Oh, no, I'm going to lose a life here. So, I don't know what those things are at the end. They look like cabbages or something. Did Madonna sing a song about cabbages? She sang a song about Dums, didn't she? Papa Dum Preach or something. Right, oh no, come on. Right, hang on, let's get them behind the wall. 1, 2. Come on, cabbage. This is like the great... Did you fight in the Cabbage Wars? Maybe your dad fought in the Cabbage Wars. It was tough going. That so sounds like the Plunder where you're docking your ship. Right, now, this turtle's got to have it. We got to make him dance. 1. There he goes. 2. Oh, we missed him there. We made him dance twice. What a great game. I think I mentioned it in the review. I would have... oh, it's time ticking down straight away here. I would have loved to have seen this on the Horizon tape back in the day. It's well worth it. I could have seen it quite easily being on that tape after that Through the Wall of the game. It's got that sort of early feel to it. And as a kid, you've got to look at it through kids' eyes. I think I would have played this quite a bit, really. It's not a great tilt to it. It's only 3 keys. It feels a little bit like a type-in, but I don't think you can break into it. Not conventionally, anyway. Oh, I've got buffed again. Yeah, thanks, Mel. I think it did start going down for... I think the first one, it might have not started going down. I think maybe I've been given duff information. Maybe it's just the first one. Buff. Buff. Right, now, are they cabbages or are they something else? Maybe Space Invaders. Buff. Take that, big nose. That's what I'd say. If I ever won the World Heavyweight Championship of the World, which is possible, by knockout, as the bloke fell down, I'd say, take that, big nose. That'd be my sign-off. Oh, I only got him once that time. Dude, that's good work, Emma. Good work. I haven't played that Call of Duty game. That's a bit. I've played Battlefront 2 though on the PlayStation 2. I think I've reviewed Battlefront on the the Star Wars one. What was that called? Star Wars Battlefront on the PlayStation 4. Yeah, I don't think that was it was a bit of an incomplete game, that one. Whether you had to buy DLCs or something in the end, I don't know. Biff, oh look at that! I've run out of stuff again. Game over. Do you know? I think talking about turtles, I think you can. Well, I don't think you can buy them anymore. It used to be a case that you could buy a tortoise, and then they had to hibernate for the winter, and you put them in a box. I think you remember one scene on Blue Peter, possibly called George, or maybe that's presenter, but maybe the presenter went for hibernation. I'm not sure. But I don't think you can buy tortoises anymore, can you? If you own a tortoise, let me know. But yeah, right. Mark Davison. She sang about pink elephants and lemonade and mighty. Yeah, well. She's got lots to sing about. Right, let's have another go. Right, now, on this first level then, the bar isn't going to go down until we miss, is it? Oh no, it is going down. Oh, I was given enough information. Oh, right, anyway, never mind. Just keep blasting then. These rabbits, it's a tight deadline, isn't it? It's a tight deadline. Buff. Oh man, I need a bigger shooter. Yes. I don't know how I get myself into this mess. Right. Kaboom, kasplat, kaboom. Oh, man. Oh, gold. No DLCs in 1983. You're quite right, Gumbio. It was either a remake, wasn't it, or nothing. Beep, beep, beep. Have any of you done that mod of Plunder yet, where it's in space? No, you haven't, have you? Have any of you done that mod of the Wild Bunch yet, where it's in space? No, you haven't, have you? No. Mind you, though, I did like that homebrew of the Wild Bunch on the Commodore 64. That was pretty cool. Although I couldn't do my cheat and use 0.1 of a horse, unfortunately. You needed 0.1 of a horse. Boof. Right, 1, 2. Oh, I need to hit him much more than that. Right, fire like a nincompoop. That's what they like at the fair. You want to win a cuddly teddy bear or a coconut or a bottle of lemonade or whatever's on offer. Just keep blasting. I don't know if I ever played this shooting game at the fairground. I remember being a kid in Spain. Back in the 80s. They probably didn't have health and safety in Spain. I imagine being given a rifle to fire to sort of like stuff. That couldn't have been right. They wouldn't have given about a 6-year-old kid a rifle, would they? Maybe they would. Different times back then. Different times. You go out in the garden eating mud or anything. A big hello to user details. Hello, sir. Hello. As I try and shoot a cabbage here. Of Avenging Lettuce is watching. These aren't lettuces I'm shooting. These are cabbages. The mortal enemy of the lettuce. Right, boof. Take that. High scores 2690. Can I beat that? I do like these style of games. I got a funny feeling. There is quite a lot of these games for me to actually find. Go on, third. Yes. Fourth one. Yes, he's dancing like a wally. Well, hit him 4 times. Four bifters. Hi, Raimi Russell. Hi, Raimi. Yeah, I suppose Pokes was the closest to a DLC, wasn't it? My favourite Jet Set Willy mod we reviewed recently was the Beatles. That was good. But I tell you what, I was thinking after that, what a great mod of Jet Set Willy would be Father Ted. Can you imagine if you're a Father Ted fan? All the different rooms could be named after separate episodes in the show. Pat Mustard, that one with the rabbits. You're right there, Father. Yeah, so, a Father Ted mod on the Jet Set Willy would be absolutely, brilliant. It would be brilliant, Illion. Father Ted. I did think Red Dwarf for a while, but I think Father Ted would be much different, and the music that could be playing would be the Father Ted music. Down, 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 down. It'd be awesome. Also, Father Jack Hackett could be in there as well. Father Dougal, Mrs. Doyle. You should do. If any modders are watching this, you should do it. Go on. I think you should. Hands up. Who wants a Father Ted Jet Set Willy mod? Me. Right. I don't think. Could the BBC do anything about licensing there? I don't know. I don't think they'd go after a homebrewer for a mod of Jet Set Willy, would they? Maybe they would. Well, if it's given away free, I suppose it'd be okay. Yeah. The front row looks like GIMP Pass, says user details. Let's have a look. Does it? I don't know. I'll have to have a look. Oh, so he's got behind that wall. Oh, this is going a bit bad. Boof! Oh, no! Come on, little cabbage. I'm gonna get you, little cabbage. Boof. Well done, Gypsum. That would be an economical matter. Well, I'll tell you what my favourite one would be. Kicking Bishop Brennan up the arse. That'd be great. Sorry, I don't really swear, but that isn't really swearing, is it? Anyway, bonus points. They do look a bit like Gimp Mask, whoever said that. Anyway, right. Right. Let's take them out. I think they're supposed to be... What are they supposed to be? Foxes? Ducks? I don't know. Underpants? I don't know what they're supposed to be. Right. I wouldn't mind a row of that Maria, the housemaid from... I'm going on about Jet Set Willy again. I wouldn't mind shooting her. She's the laziest housemaid in existence ever. That would be very good, Elf Boy. Ted Quilly. Oh man. Sorry, I've just been recently. I've been going through before I go to bed, watching an episode tonight of Father Ted. Yeah, great stuff. I'm not sure about that one in the laundry section. That one on there in the air. Oh, there's loads. There's good ones, isn't there? Really. The three ages of Elvis. That was good as well. Right. Buff. Right. What have we playing? After this, I'll be playing Badlands. I did think I live streamed this not too long ago, about a month or so. But it's a good one. It's sort of like a sequel to Super Sprint, if you know that from the arcades. And it just reminds me of other later games as well, like Super Off-Road, which is rather cool. This is where you get the most points in the game, shooting this fella. I think we've pretty much had enough of this game. Right, right, I think I'm on my last life, aren't I? I'm shooting like a Wally. Here's the 6-year-old kid in Spain with a rifle, shooting at tin things in a fairground. Everyone hopes he isn't insane and won't turn around and shoot other people, but you know, here he goes. I think I won I think I won. Another thing is in flashback now. I think I won a bottle of wine. I was a 6-year-old kid with a rifle. I didn't win a teddy bear. I won a bottle of wine. I think my dad drank it. I don't think I could have drunk it, could I? Maybe it's a false memory. Anyway, what would happen in this country if that sort of like happened? A 6-year-old kid, here's a rifle, shoot those down, boom, boom, boom. He shoots them all down. Can I have my prize, please? Here's a bottle of wine. Thanks. It was like one of those stories you had to write when you went back to English class in school holidays, where you say, and the subject would be what I did on my school holidays. If I wrote that down, they'd kick me around the head and say, stop lying. Right, anyway, Badlands. It's a top-down racing game, which is rather cool. Sometimes I'm good at it, sometimes I'm rubbish, but isn't that just like a day at work? I think so. Right. I think there were foxes in the front row, Easy D's. Yeah, I think there were. So I hope you're having a good evening. As I say, I should be looking at my rota. That's the word for next week at work. I should be able to do another one. I don't know what day it'll be, but I should be able to do it. Crack my squonk. What are the keys on this one? QAOMP. Right, okay. Published by Doomwork. Coin up conversion. Waiting for another player to join. Well, we all know that there's not another player here, is there? There's not another player here, so it's down to me. Right, off we go. I'm the blue car, and I need to win. I can fire as well. Right, come on. Oh, look at that. Bashing into other cars is the things that slows you down. I want to win. Right. Right, I'm in the lead. I think it's 3 laps we need to do. So it's quite easy to win the first race, and it all goes a bit wrong. I reviewed this recently on the Commodore 64, and I think I prefer it on this. But I was always going to be a little bit biased because I'm used to the ZX Spectrum's handling and graphics and stuff. I think the storyline for this is there's been an apocalypse. That can't possibly happen now, can it? With Ukraine, Russia, no, mate, no. And everyone's doing this racing instead over street circuits for money and food and stuff. Boof, that's that done. It's a good arcade port. Richard, none of Richard's school essays ever made sense. Well, you know, I don't think mine did either, to really. Right, I can buy some stuff now, can I? Let's go for some. Oh, thanks, Simon. Thanks, Simon. Much appreciated, man. Much. Oh, I didn't want to buy a missile. Anyway, yeah. Thanks, Simon. Appreciated, mate. That keeps things running smoothly. Right, here I go again in my blue car. Right, good start. I think it's after this track things start getting a bit difficult if you don't get the upgrade. We got a figure of 8 here. Whoa. Nice. It plays really. It's really kind on the newbie. This one. It plays really well. I would recommend the 128k over the 48k. Although I often defend the 48k to the death because that's the one I owned. The rubber keyboard, which overheated quite quickly. Yes, it certainly did. Right. Okay. Another top-down game reviewed recently was Supercars on the Commodore 64 as well. Oh dear! I just blew something up. That was good by me. Right. Oops. Now that spanner that comes on, I should be collecting that because that's for extra stuff. Let's unhook Matt Lewis's comment. I don't know why that got done. Something about spanking. I think yeah, that's probably why. Right. Okay. Well, I've released it. Right. We're all friends here. The volcano. Oh right. I thought I was going to get a chance to upgrade. Oh, I'm not. Right. Okay. Oh, I should have done steering, I think. Oops, this way. Right, hang on, I'm in the lead, so just hold on to it. The car's not handling particularly well for the speed it's going. The bit that's tricky is going to be this bit. Let's try and get a spanner. Yes, that's good. My problem with these ones is getting stuck underneath bridges as well. That's when I tend to lose. This is the last lap. Don't get stuck on any of the scenery, Nick, and you should be okay. Down this way, round that way, round that way. You can go through those shortcuts if you time it well, but I think I've won by enough here. Boof! Oh no, it's another lap. Oh no! I was getting too excited there. Oh god, the pressure. The heat is on. If only someone wrote a song about that. Oh look, that's what I was going to do, the shortcut thing there. Right, that must be the last lap now. Bam! Wham bam! The Commodore 64 had a different colour palette, that's for sure. Hello to Greg's VR. Grand Prix Simulator on the Amstrad. Yeah, that was good. I think that came out on the Spectrum as well. I think there was 2 of them. I'm thinking about the same game. Right, speed. I feel the need for speed. It is a bit off-road beats Mad Max. You're right, Emma. That's probably a good description of the thing. I think it off to a good start there. Oh, so we're all spinning on green stuff. Right, hang on. That's taking him out. Not to dinner, as I always say. I had nothing but predictable. Right. Come on, let me in the lead. That's good. Right. Okay. Right. Spanner. Thank you very much. Oh, I told you when I get stuck underneath stuff. If you crash into a car underneath stuff, you're in bother. Boof. Right, I don't know how many more of those missiles I've got. Oh, this way. Oh, come on, Nick, just hold on to the road, Toad. Oh. Right, that arrow is helpful. I don't think there's any way of getting past that green thing. Come on, this must be the finish now. I think I've got one more lap after this, have I? Yes, I've got one more lap to survive. Come on, Nick, come on. This is the bit that's going to cause problem. Oh, what's happened there? Oh, come on, Nick, come on. That's it. I should be okay now, barring a nightmare. I've had a nightmare. Where am I? Oh, good. Hang on. I've had a nightmare there. Oh, goodness gracious me. I do tend to set myself up a bit for this. Right, I think I can continue, though. Continue. Tekken 3, that was from. Continue. Yes, thank you to you super chatters and members and people just generally watching. Thank you very much. Let's improve the tyres. There we go. So I've got no missiles. Oh, dear. As I go to the prison yard. Right, now. We're all trying to get through there, are we? Well, let's forget that. Through. Through. That works out well. Through. Through. Yeah, well, that's genius. Oops. Oh, I'm stuck on a green thing. Nothing is... Come on, nothing is that sticky. Oh, so I missed that spanner, but I'm not going back to get it. Just straighten yourself. I think I've got this. The AI on this track isn't particularly clever. Whoa. Right, when the flag waves, that's your last lap. I think I've lapped everyone, have I? They're just trying to go through all the silly doors straight away. Boof! That's how you do it in Badland Town. There wasn't a good land game, I don't think. Have I done the Amiga version, says Steve? I'm not sure. I'd have to do a search. It rings a bell. I think I might have done. I'll say yes, but I don't know. I'd have to do a search in the old playlist bit. Be surprised if I haven't. It's quite a big name, isn't it? Right, Buff, come on. Oh no. Right. Oh dear. This is it. Right, now this is a bit tricky because you've got to do a jump. Now you've got to be big in line. Jump! Oops, I've gone. What's happened? I've gone off the. I'm stuck. I've gone off the actual course. Oh, let me back on. Thanks, everyone. Right. Oh, that was a glitch and a half, wasn't it? What a glitch that was. Oh. I've already used one of my credits to get back onto this thing. But I think I do prefer, although Super Off-Road's the more advanced game, I do prefer this one to that, only because the cars are different colours and I can see where I'm going a bit better. Wrong way. Right, hang on a minute. The flag's waving. This is the last lap. I need to pull off something. Let me through. Well, this is good. Just do the jump, Nick. Do the jump. That looks pretty good to me. Don't go off the circuit. Go. Yay! So, you know, sometimes you can have success if the enemies get done. Thanks, Gumdio. Banned enemies has been covered. I think I did cover it a very, very, very long time ago. A very long time ago. Speed. Right, I haven't been getting any missiles and stuff. Now we're at the military base. Bomb the base across this place. Which one's me? I don't know. Bit of colour clash where if you don't know who's who. Oops. Oh, now the biggest problem is my own eyesight. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think the Spectrum's done me. The Spectrum's done me. The Spectrum's done me here. Now where am I going? Up the ramp here. Oh, where am I? Is that a bomb? Oh, it is a bomb. Thank you, Gypsum. Fantastic. Racing his car like Admiral Akbar. It's a trap. I think you're right. Good old Admiral Akbar. It's a trap. Right. He thought everything was a trap, didn't he? Right, it's a cat flap. He never said anything like that. Oh, look. Come on, Nick. Come on. Oh, I've blown up again. Admiral Akbar never said that, but he could have done. Admiral Akbar, Monmouth, General... Who were the other one? General Maydean. I remember them from... I remember when I took... A long time ago, I read loads and loads of Star Wars books. It was called The Expanding Universe. And then Disney bought Star Wars, and all these books I read suddenly accounted for nothing. So it was all declared non-canon. So all the stuff I'd learned was irrelevant. Imagine if you learnt about all the kings and queens of England, then got told, oh yeah, Henry VIII, he's not canon anymore. Now it's Jeff the 15th, and you think, oh no, they couldn't get away with that. They couldn't get away with that anywhere else. Jeff the 15th, he had 16 wives, 3 of them were turtles. Did you know that? That's canon. What? How we doing? I think we should do... I always try and do about 15 hours per game. Sometimes I overrun quite badly. I could easily overrun on this one. Oh, let's just have one last go. It's such a good game. Right, one last go. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah. Alright, Buff. Are you at work tomorrow? Have you got the day off? It's Thursday today. My shift is 2 in the afternoon, so at least I can have a lie in till 9 in the evening. That's my shift. And for that shift, I only get 15 minutes break. What's going on there? But I prefer it like that because otherwise it's just hanging around, isn't it? There we go. So 2 o'clock till 9. That's the shift. So that's the problem really. When I get given a lot of shifts like that, it limits to how many live streams I can do. There was the other weeks there was a problem where I was finishing at 7:30 or 8. And what was happening is people were phoning with COVID, and they say, "Oh, Nick, can you stay till 9?" So, oh, yeah, okay, because I'd have to, because my hours could go to practically nothing at some point. So that's basically what's been happening. But it's all in the planning. But next week seems quite clear. I think Saturday I'm doing till 9 as well. Sunday's different trading hours. So it's yeah. Oh, I've got 2 there. Yeah. It's always 10 till 4 then. Right, that's interesting. What hours do you do? Are you a night worker? Are you a day worker? Yes, let me know. Or do you do a mixture of the two? Are you on like shift work, a bit like me? And it can vary all over the shop. I'll never go through the night though. That's one thing that won't happen. Because they don't like paying the inconvenience hours. Yes, they're always trying to save money, companies. Right, come on, Nick. Come on. Why aren't I winning this? I need to be in the lead. Get out of my way, green car. I think that's a place, isn't it? Green car? Or is that red car? I think red car is a place. Green car isn't. This is a bit where you're probably Googling now the place green car to say, Nick, no, green car is a place in Lithuania or Ohio or somewhere it exists. It probably does exist, doesn't it, really? Green car, yellow car, blue car. Right, go. Now, there is a 48k version of this. I think the only difference being it probably doesn't do the sounds. Yeah. Do. Speedball 2. That didn't come out on the ZX Spectrum. It came out on the Commodore 64. I don't know why they didn't do a Spectrum version. Maybe it's too tricky. Well, it's looking at the football attempts of Speedball, the football attempts on the ZX Spectrum. It's probably best that they didn't. Colour clash wouldn't have been good for Speedball 2. Right, whoa. Forward we go. I did like, although it was a little bit too easy then, I did like seeing that Speedball Evolution, which come out, I think, on iPad and also come out on the PlayStation 3. I can't remember if I probably looked at the PlayStation 3 version. This car's going, oops, I was going to say this car's going a bit good, and then I had a massive crash. It's a shame that Mazepan isn't in Formula 1 anymore, isn't it? Well, yes. He's Russian, Mazepan, if you didn't know. He's an okay driver, but he's not Formula 1 standard, and he used to get shown up quite a lot with some basic mistakes. But his father was a Russian oligarch, which funded the team, but now with what's happened, that's no longer happening. And he's been replaced by Kevin Magnussen, who's done really well. Done really well since he's been there. I think he's scored in both races so far. So I'm looking forward to seeing how he does this week. That's for sure. And it's Australia, Daniel Ricciardo's home Grand Prix. So let's hopefully McLaren, who he drives for, suddenly get good. Bum, 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 bum. The desert. Mark, you don't work any later than 8. That's something at least. I don't mind the hours that I do. It's just that I wish that they was a bit more stable, because it does, when you're all over the shop, your body likes to get used to a certain time. It just makes you a little bit tired. And when you start doing content creation and stuff, it knocks a bit out of you. Right, hang on. I've used all my missiles there. We'll just do this race so we don't run out, and then we'll go on to Cyclus, which is really cool homebrew. I reviewed, I think, was it last week or the week before? It's like 2 games in one, Cyclus. It's like a puzzle game. Hopefully I can remember how to do the first few stages. I literally haven't played it since the review, I don't think. I tried it earlier on just to make sure it loaded, and it did. It's by Miguatello, that one, in 2021. Oops, I don't think I'm gonna win here. See, I'm often good on my first go, and then I get progressively worse. Oops, now I'm driving around like a wally again. If you are driving around like a wally, then comment in the comment section below. Oh, get out of the way, green car. You're slowing me down. There we go. So let's reset that then. Let's reset that. Let's flex the old fingers. Get them back ready. It's a bit of time for a bit of a Cyclus. Cyclus. It's a puzzle game. You can redefine your own keys, and there's some great music on this one as well. So hopefully you can hear it when I load it. C is for Cyclus. And you control a snail. It's quite refreshing to have the hero as a snail, because in quite a lot of games they're the baddies. They put them as an incidental baddie going back and forward on a ledge or something, and they get a bit of a bad rap. So here they are. This one is for the snails. Quite spooky music. Redefine, yes please. I don't think I need to redefine it because I think it's these keys anyway, but up, down, left, right. So basically, you have to put boxes. It's a puzzle game. You have to put boxes in the snail's path so he doesn't land on spikes. Hi SQ Ron. It does look a bit like that. That Duck's Code, the cheat you put in from a Lotus 2. It is a bit like that. That's a good thing. Right. So I've got this box here. You can see I need to fix holes. So here comes my snail. If we didn't do anything, he'll fall on these spikes, but you put a box there. The amount of boxes we've got left is in the bottom right, you can see. So that's that. So that's basically the premise of the game, and it gets gradually more difficult. Right, now. That's wrong, I think. Yeah, that's wrong. I only had 2 boxes, and I've lost a leg. So try and work out what you need to do. I think I've worked out what I need to do. Right, I'll put that one there. The boxes only stay for a certain amount of time. You see they've got a countdown timer. Here comes Cyclus. Boof. Right, that's him on the right hand side. It's not an alien. You got to think quickly here. I think that's right, is it? Yay! I won't be this good forever. Thank you, Easy DJ. Thanks, man. Thank you. All these things help me develop the channel. As I say, I put as much as I can. Well, I put everything back into the channel there. Oh no! Oh dear. Yeah, to try and improve it. So you see, like headphones, gimbal, this second monitor, everything. It's a gradual process. Right, I've got that box back now. There we go. He's done it. He's done it. Well done, Raimi. Snail mail. Snail mail. Oh god, I wasn't paying attention there. Right. No, I think I remember how to do this. This is the first that I would have thought of the trickiest levels. It's all about the direction of the snail here to get down the bottom. Right, so get rid of that one. Are you seeing what I'm doing here? There we go. So that was I remember that from before. That was a particularly awkward stage. That you have to take away the box you had before. Now my knowledge is going a bit here. So it probably helps if you can pause the game. Oh god! Oh goodness me! You see what I was trying to do there? It's annoying. You will get a little bit closer each time. It is an awesome game. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. That's going to do it. Oh dear, I didn't think I was going to get off that stage now, but you know. It's best to probably just save it. Save it with save states. Oh, I've gone. I'm too busy congratulating myself there. Oh, that's gone wrong, isn't it? that's gone wrong. It's going to go and turn around, cyclists. Oh no. Game over. See, I think I know what to do. I've got to keep the boxes a bit higher up, I think. Yeah, should have put the boxes there. I don't know what I'm pointing to the screen for. You probably can't see my finger. I've just seen that sticker, Easy DJ, Hippo Power. Or is it Rhino Power? It's Hippo or Rhino Power. Cheers, man. Cheers. Can't emphasise enough how much of a difference that makes. The competition, I mentioned this well, briefly on the Friday walk. The competition on YouTube is immense. Dozens of channels seem to be springing up all the time, coming and going. Right, we're stress busting. Bait that stress. Hope your week's going well. You've only got Friday to do, then Saturday and Sunday off, unless you're me or in some sort of retail trade, then you haven't. But anyway, there'll be lots of videos going up on the weekend as well. Members know what they are. Right, let's have another go on this thing, see what I've learned, right? So I really recommend checking this one down. It's a nifty little game. As I say, you don't just get this game. There's two parts to this, so we will have a go at part 2. It's on side 2 of the tape if you bought the tape there. Just remembering what I did. There you go. It's ticking down to 4. Buff. Right, that's 2. Right, good. Don't make the same mistakes as before. If this had come out back in the day like a lot of these homebrews, we would have been absolutely blown away. That's it. Do, buff. Right, okay, now I'm starting to forget what I've just done. Well, I did that, didn't I? I think that's what I did. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good enough. Kaboomer! Cyclus, the Snail by Miguatello, 2021. It's quite prolific, Miguatello. Oh no! Nincompoop. Nincompoop. Right, hang on. Nincompoop alert. Got to do one at a time. Don't think about the future stuff. Right, hang on. There we go. That's him there. I think Miguatello might have an itch site, but I think it might, or it might be on Spectrum Computing. I think it might be. Or the link to it. Oops, I wasn't paying attention there. Not the cassette though. I think it'd be a link to his itch site. Miguatello. Get ready. That was right, wasn't it? Yep. Buff. Gah. Gypsum fantastic. Cyclus looks a bit like Stephen Merchant. If only you said that in a Cole Pilkington voice, that would have been great. Right. Oh, well, that's exactly what I did before, wasn't it? That's exactly what I did before. Right, hang on. Be careful. Right, I'll try to. I can see what I need to do. I just need the manual dexterity to get away with it. You could probably see what I need to do as well. Sometimes it's a bit easier. Oh! Oh no! Right, hang on. Come on. Oh, yes. He does it. Did you have any doubts? I'm sure you might have had just a little bit of a doubt. Right, okay. Now what we're doing. It's going to get serious stuff here. Oh, that was 100% wrong. Hang on a minute, right. And that was 200% wrong. Oh, game over, pullover. Well, you know, yeah. Thanks, David. It is a very impressive game. Right, let's have a look. I mean, I could be playing this all evening, but this seems to be about the stage I can get to. Now, as I said before, Cyclus, you get 2 games for the price of 1. I sort of like prefer this first one, but we'll have a look at the second one as well. I didn't quite know how to categorise this one. All I could think of was the game Toothy and Fanland, but another cracking soundtrack to go on this as well. Grooving. Walk back to 12, man. I think it's like being a DJ or something. You're in my club now. There's flashing lights going on. Hit it, man. 8-bit. Right, redefine the keys. Like a banshee or something. Equally as cool. Right, left O, right P. Accelerate, spacebar. Pause R. Abort. Oh, I can't remember what abort was. Right, here we go. Oh, thanks, Richard. You like snails? Escargot. Yeah, thanks, man. Really generous. Thanks, Richard. Kaboom. Snails. Snails of the future. Right, here we go. Now, I need to collect all these coins. Right. And again, don't fall on spikes. It's all about inertia here, so plot your path. So I can fall there. It goes that way. Right, I think you're going to get this, aren't you? He'll follow wherever you've got him on. Right, left and right there. Obviously don't go into spikes. Now we've got to find our way back to that block. Now this time we've got a timer ticking down. So have a look at that on the bottom left. So back the way we came. Right, it can go round here. Jump to that one. Jump to there. And we're going to be okay. Spacebar for a bit of extra speed if you run out of time. Speed it, Snail. There he goes. So that's stage 1. So it's a little, it's a thinking game. A little bit, well, I suppose it's just as tricky, really. But both of them could have been games in their own right. But you get 2 for the price of 1, right? So let's follow it round here. Round there we go. Can you see the path? Right, we'll follow it round there. Yeah, I think I know. Just follow it round there. Down we go. Into the box we go. Interesting. So hopefully you've got a bit of an idea of how this game sort of like works. So yeah, favourite is the first one, but this is not too shabby either. Collect all the gold coins, because there's one thing that Snails like, it's gold coins, isn't it? I think they love gold coins. Oh look, that was a boo-boo. Ouch, that hurts. Right, okay. Hi, toasted fallen star. Right. Oh, actually, if I get it there, that's it. That's it. Oh, I wanted down, not that way. It was escargot then. Right, hang on a minute. Let's go round here. Right, it's quite annoying when you know what to do, but your fingers won't let you do what you're trying to do. That's what I said to the police. Right, anyway. I don't even know if that joke made any sense. Right. Down. Now, what's the best way round here? Can you find the way around? Oh yeah, we go around the top way, that's what we do. But the time's running out here. Let's go this way down. Can I get past that spike? Yes. look at that. I don't think we've got enough time. Oh! No! Oh, see, pure nincompoopery again. Dodgy gameplay, nonsense chat, and fun with like-minded people. Here's Dwayne Dibley, metal slug. Good old Dwayne. Right, hang on a minute. This is a snail. Put your favourite snail character. What was the name of that snail in the Magic Roundabout? What was his name? It escapes me. One of you lot must know. You know the Magic Roundabout with Dougal, Zebedee. Was it Dylan the snail? Was a snail called Dylan? Don't know. Was it Brian? Mavis? Dylan, Brian? Oh, I don't know now. Right, get on that. Get that. It sounds like a bit like a level from Shadow of the Beast or something. Right. I'm sure this is the right way of doing it. Up, across, down now. Hug onto that snail face. Ow! Why did he go that way for? Right, this is the last life. Last life. Brian the Snail. Thanks, Raimi. Good. Brian the Snail. Thank you, David. Right, a few of you know that. Brian the Snail. Brian it was. Who was Dylan then? Which one was Dylan? Zebedee was the spring. Oh, look at that. Game over. So a couple of cracking games there for Cyclus. Cyclus 1 and Cyclus 2, but they're both called Cyclus, and they both involve a snail. Now I don't know why it's called Cyclus. There might be some crazy Latin reason why that is. If you know, then enlighten me, because quite often you know a bit of knowledge that I don't know. That's absolutely correct, isn't it? It does. I do feel like a DJ though. Yeah, man. I could do that IB for stuff, and they'll be Nick, can you put on that song, Cyclus? Yeah, anyway. You can edit that, put it in your disco beat number thing. Right, okay, right. Let's good as this is, let's play another game. Oh, Gloop Troops. This is another good one. By an author that's sadly no longer with us, I think. So Gloop Troops by Little Shop of Pixels in 2010. Had a Christmas version called Crimbo as well. Right, let's see if we can get it. Gloop Troops, Gloop that Troops. I suppose it's a little bit like Bubble Bobble, I suppose, and those sort of games, sort of like feel of the thing, but it's sufficiently different enough. Dylan is the rabbit. Thanks, Adam. Dylan was the rabbit. Right, okay. And Dougal was definitely the dog. Dylan was the dog. I thought Dougal was the dog. Dougal was the dog. Dylan is the rabbit. Right, let's go with that. I thought there was music here. Right. We don't need instructions, do we? No. QIOP, right. Hopefully I can remember what to do here. So let's go. Gloop those troops. It did have another version of this as well. Gloop Troop something, which is basically just gave you extra levels, I think. Right. G for go. There we are. Save the princess. We'll give it a good old go. I seem to remember music on this one. Maybe I got that wrong. Oh look, I've got it on joystick, which I don't want. Right. C. Kempston. Sinclair. Keyboard. Good. G. Off we go. It's ghostly. The dog was Dougal. Yeah, I think it was. Right, here we go. Now, basically, I need to get these stars. I can fire stuff like that as well. Right? Right. I can jump through there like that, but I don't want to land on him. So that's quite straightforward then. You've got that first of all. Crimbo had music going all the way through it. This is like a Christmassy one. Maybe we'll play it at Christmas. When's Christmas? I don't know. So it's going to get gradually more difficult. But what I loved about this game is the pure graphic design of the thing. Look how many times the border changes. Buff. Time is ticking down in the top middle, you can see. So you haven't got infinite time. I like the way you can go through the things like that as well. Bam. Collect all the stars and you're there. Do. I think there was a Magic Roundabout game there, but it's not supposed to be very good. I'm yet to review it. Oh, I think I'm going down but not across. But it's only a matter of time. Oh, I can't get there. Right, I need to get it through this way. So you can only go through one barrier like that. Why'd you fire bottoms? I don't know really. What, me or or the thing? They do look. Yeah, I suppose you've got a point there. Right. I think that should be fine. We'll get that. And thank you very much. So it's another puzzler. Desperately need some music in this modern day of time, but I think the sequel might have done. Easy DJ has found his charger, so hooray for you! Actually, talking about chargers, is there any like decent? I need to get a replacement charger for my iPhone. Because basically it stops like it's, you know, when your charger's like sometimes charging, sometimes isn't, like the little lightning thing doesn't come up. You take the lightning connector in and out a few times until it eventually happens. I think one time it's not going to work at all. So I need to get a replacement one for that. I've looked at non-official ones and they're quite cheap, and the Apple charger is really expensive. Are the cheap ones any good, or do you definitely need the expensive Apple one? I mean, the Apple one lasted about because I use it for my iPad, lasted about 3 years, I think. Right. I must have, yeah. I don't think I got one with my phone. I bought my phone, but it didn't come with a charger. I think that's right. But my iPad did. So it's about 3 years. Zebedee was the Angry Spring. Yeah, it was. Right. Thanks, Adam. It is a good one. This is another good puzzler. There's a load of good homebrews there. This is for a little bit a while ago now. 2010. Oops. Oh, dear. Right, now, get all the stars and you're off. So try and plot your route down. When you stun them, you can't kill them. When you stun them, they only stay stunned for a certain amount of time. Buff. There we go. That's level 8 done. Boing, says Zebedee. Time for bed. We're not quite yet. Not time for bed yet there. Right, now, some of these guys can't be stunned. I used to know people that did. Cherries. Right, now, how do I get to that other bit? I know how you get to the other bit. You go like this, don't you? You go through. Buff. Buff. Down. Get an apple for luck. 6 seconds left. Quick. Cool, that was close, wasn't it? That was close. Matt James, mine is good, Nick. I had to buy a cheap £5 one for mine. How long is it? Is it you getting a good strength out of it? I'd love a £5 one. If a £5 one can last me about a year or so, I'd say that was pretty good. Oh, thanks, M. Barrett. Thanks, man. Good stuff. Thanks, Neil, and thanks for your game recommendations as well, which I take a note of. But yeah, thanks, mate. Thank you. And also Toasted Fallen Star as well. I see. I've noticed. I'm getting better. I've noticed the co-write 2 coming at the same time. So thank you, Toasted Fallen Star, for the coffee thing. And sorry for any that I might have missed from other people. But I will give you a personal note on there and say thanks a bit later on too. Thanks, Toasted Fallen Star, and thanks, N. Barrett. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Right. Boom. Right. What we do? We've got 2 of these left. Surely I can get on this, but do you see what I mean about the borders of this game? Really, really cool. That should be it, I think. Yes, level 10. Level 10. So even the newbie is going to get some sort of distance of this game. If you don't get off level 1 on here, well, you must be worse than me. Well, plot my part. Yeah, can't get around this. I need to go this way. As I say, they only stay stunned for a certain amount of time. I think that's it. There we go. Okay, Matt. Yeah, I did got a cheap one quite a while ago. Well, it was one of the old style ones when I had my years ago, and it's like lasted only a few months. It was a. That's why I'm a bit worried. It was like a false economy. So I don't know whether it's worth getting the official one or just you know. Yes, boom, level 12. Thanks, Toasted Fallen Star. Big thumbs up to you as well. Good, right. Oh, I don't think I've seen this stage before. Things are getting tricky. Well, I thought that was quite tricky at the moment. Oh, you've got to be a bit precise here. Get ready. Maybe you can just keep firing. Oh, just keep firing then. Just don't worry about timing. Just keep firing your way through. That'll probably work. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I remember this. I think you get a new... Yes, the blue... Some of these guys you can't destroy, I don't think. Oh, maybe I lied. Oh, that was, yeah. Just keep shooting for all you're worth. If Bungle was a bear and Jules was a hippo, what was Zippy? Says Dwayne Dibley. I don't know. What was Zippy? He was some crazy alien, wasn't he? Oh, yeah. So the blue things now you cannot kill. Pokey, get ready, Red. Yeah. Right, now it is tricky now. Buff. Oh, I can't go through the ledge either. Go away. Oh, man. I think the timer's on 4 seconds. Oh God, whatever you got to do, you got to do it quick, man. You got to do it quick. Now after this, we'll be playing. What will we be playing? We'll be playing 3D Starstrike after this. Oh man, come on. Let's get up there. Oh. Thank you, Adam Phillips. Thank you. Cool. You've been doing the co-fires a lot, you people. Thank you very much. Thanks, Adam. Cheers, man. Hooray! The channel continues. The channel continues after. Well, it didn't really close down, but there was a few videos missing, a few live streams missing, and a few Friday walks. Well, a couple of Friday walks in a month missing. But I didn't like it. It annoys me. So thank you there. It gives me options what I want to do next and stuff. But you know, we're going good. Thanks everyone. What's the time? Oh, I better play 3D Starstrike now. Gloop Troops was a good one, but the time just races past. We're going to 11 o'clock or thereabouts. It's 10:15. Let's go into space now. 3D Starstrike. Looked at it a few times on a live stream. It come out before the conversion of Star Wars, but it's better and got down as a classic. Hi, Crazy Kurt 1234. Hi, Nick. Hi to you as well. Let's have a bit of 3D Star. Hope you're okay, Crazy Kurt, and still living your crazy ways. 3D Starstrike Red. It's not really 3D. Sometimes I can blow up. Well, it's not the Death Star. Sometimes I can blow up the planet, and sometimes I can't. So hopefully I can do it this time, and I'm not playing like a nincompoop. Look at all these 3D games: 3D Death Chase, 3D Pac-Man, 3D Pool, 3D Starstrike, 3D Stock Car Championship, 3D Tanks. That's all I've got. There's probably numerous other 3D ones as well. Right? Okay. Get ready. Right, here we go. 3D Starstrike, we're in space. This is by Real-Time Game Software in 84. If I was putting together my favourite top 20 games, maybe 10, this probably would squeak into it. I like Star Wars as well, conversion, but this has got lots of colour, and it's a lot of fun to play. I will do keyboard. That's it. I will go easy first of all. So it's QAOP and spacebar for all you're worth, like any TIE fighter that you'd be in. Right, it's I and O here. These aren't TIE fighters, but for all intents and purposes they are. So first of all, we've got to destroy these. Let's call them TIE fighters because that's what they're supposed to be. You see my status is green. That's like the level of my shields. Unlike a lot of these shooter games. Up is up and down is down. Normally it's the reverse. The ship isn't steering too far away. And look at that star field, all different colours. The funny like rose things flying at me are shots. I need to defuse them so they don't blow me up as well. And take out all of them. That's got to be enough. Right. Now we're going down we're approaching the trench of the Death Star, but we need to take out a lot of these emplacements to qualify, or at least survive a certain amount of time. I think in later stages the laser might overheat. Nick, you could do a top 50 games, would be interesting. It's always been my aim to do that, Gypsum Fantastic. When we get to 1,000 games reviewed, we're coming up to 950 soon. When we get to 1,000 reviewed, I'm going to start doing those as well. They take a while to put together those sort of big videos, but it has always been my intention. Because I think I'm not talking as a newbie then, I'm talking from a bit of background. So what do you know? Well, I've reviewed 1,000 games. Oh right, okay, fair enough. Right, here we go. But I'm still finding games that I still like, I didn't know back in the day, which might break into the top 50. That's the good thing about the ZX Spectrum, like no other system. Now, on Commodore Amiga, I'm quite convinced now that I'm not going to find any other games that'll break into my personal top 50. I'm just not. Spectrum, it could happen. It could still happen. There's homebrews coming out as well. I might have to do my favourite classic Spectrum games of all time, and homebrew separately. So I think it's unfair to compare the two together. Right, now I think the next bit, when I get to the end of here, the next bit I've got to take out a generator, which sometimes I feel a bit hit and miss to try and do it. Right, come on. That one. Did I get it? Oh dear, I didn't get it. Right, so I've got to repeat the run. You've got to take out 2 reactors. Sometimes I can do it, sometimes I can't. Come on, Nick, come on. Shields are looking quite low. Come on, just do it at least once on the live stream. If no one was here, I'd probably do it straight away. Come on, Nick, come on. Almost there. Cover me, Porkins. We got TIE fighters in at 3 o'clock. Well, it's only 1 o'clock now, so we've got 2 hours to do it. Yes. Come on. Right, okay, look. On the Star Wars, you just waited for the exhaust port to turn up and then blast that to Betsy. Here, right now, be a bit quicker now, Nicky. I got it. I think I got it. Okay, kid, let's blow this thing and go home. Kaboof! Yay! Oh, also as well, I forgot to mention as well. Thank you to Richard Mitten for being a member for 18 months. He did. I forgot. I was going to say it, but he did. When you're a member, you've got these a limited amount of messages you can send, and he said "boof," I think. So thank you, Richard. Thanks, man. I didn't forget. I didn't mean to say it. It escaped my mind. Although you did it an hour and 20 minutes ago, it didn't escape my mind. So thanks, mate. Right, good. Now let's try and get to another planet. It's always a random colour, these planets. This is great fun. There was a Starstrike 2, but I prefer the simplicity of Starstrike 1. It wasn't a Starstrike 3. I'm yet to review. Oh, status red. I'm yet to review Elite on the ZX Spectrum, but I have reviewed Frontier Elite on the Commodore Amiga, which was great. Right, hang on. Now you can see there's a bit more going on now. There's towers on here. I think my lasers overheated. So when your laser overheats, you cannot shoot. Flute. Right. Oh. Where is Polkins? Where's Jack? Where's the other one? Where's Wedge? Wedge was good, wasn't he? Wedge was the best one, wasn't he? Wedge. They actually played Wedge. Apparently they wanted him in that the new trilogy, but he didn't want to do it. I think he was a pretty good judge. No, I liked Force Awakens. Fair enough. I liked Force Awakens. A lot of people didn't. They said it repeated a lot of the stuff from the New Hope, which is true. But they was trying to set it up. But they set it up for well, those other two, which are yes. Whoa. Game over. Oh, God. It is an awesome game. Thanks, Adam. It is an awesome game. Thanks for the coffee bit there as well. It is an awesome game. I'd love to do a live stream for about 600 hours, but as I said before, YouTube only allows 12 hours of upload. Maybe they just cut it off or something. Or 256 gigabytes, did I say? That's a lot, 256 gigabytes. The Friday chat thing is 20 gigabytes. I said that, which I do. Normally it's only 2, so I did something to improve the quality, but YouTube are probably going to knock it down in their wisdom. Right, let's have another go. Once more into the breach, dear friends. Launch. Red 5 standing by. The thing with Star Wars, on the Commodore Amiga version, there's lots of cool speech in it, so that's pretty cool. Cool speech is cool. Well done, Nick. You just said the obvious, like cold ice is cold. Yeah, well. As a kid, I would have pretended I was in Star Wars. I think this came out, I don't know, I think it might have been a year or the same year as Star Wars, but it was before it anyway. And it's got more colour, it's using vector graphics, and it's a lot more fun. Of course, you're not in an X-Wing, of course. I don't know if you've seen on the Atari 2600, I didn't know this game had come out previously. Quite a while ago we reviewed Star Wars on the Atari 2600, and it held together quite well. Vectors on that, well, have a look at it, see what it does. Right, now don't let your lasers overheat. So at the moment then, on this easy planet, they haven't got any towers installed. They was unaware that I was coming. So they're okay. Status is yellow, which means it could probably be a bit better. Come on, R2. We haven't got R2 because it's not Star Wars, but he could repair something if he was there. Maybe I've got R5, but he didn't turn up. He's got a bad motivator. R5. You could still buy that. You could buy that as a Star Wars figure, couldn't you, R5? And he was literally in it for about, I don't know, 20 seconds, and then blew up. Anyway, R5, a Star Wars story. It could be Jet Pawkins' droid. Jet Pawkins was the bigger guy in the Rogue Squadron team. Jet Pawkins and R5. What a team they would have been. Make that movie someone. Right, hang on. Shields aren't looking too bad. Well, they're not looking great, are they? Let's get through here. I've got to go over these pillars. Don't bump into them. I think my gun got stuck on then. Holy spacebar, Batman. Well, there is a spacebar in the game Tapper. You know, I go off on a lot of tangents here. Hooray! That's what we need, really. Go off on your tangent below in the comment section. I got a bad feeling about this. You're quite right, Gypsum Fan. Oh no, I was a bit slow. Oh, did I get it? I think I might have got it. Yes, it's going to blow up now. What colour's the planet? It's yellow. Oh god. You never hear about all the people that died on the Death Star, do you? And claiming for insurance and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. Right, stage 2, which we didn't get past last time. We're back again. It's the second Death Star. I think there's probably about 5 stages on this, isn't there? Because it started off on easy. I presume this is now medium. There. Oh. Don't overheat, laser. I've only had a missile we could fire off. Photon torpedo. Did it go in? No. It impacted on the surface. Oh, did it? We'll aim a bit better next time. Right, come on, laser. Oh. Being an X-Wing fighter pilot is dangerous stuff. Right, shields are looking pretty low. Avoid stuff coming in from the tail. Well, it's one tail gone. I don't think it matters. Oh, score, we took a blast there. I don't think it matters how much stuff we hit. Am I going to get to the... I don't think I'm going to get to the run. The status is on red now. After this, we'll be playing Buggy Boy, which last time I played it, people gave me a tip that if I hold down the fire button, I can get tighter corners, and that really made the game come to life for me. Because before then, I didn't think much of the thing, but that really made the game a lot better. Isn't it always the case? You like a game more because you're better at it. Yeah, it's strange that. Whoa. Luke, you've turned off your target computer. What's wrong? Yeah, it's broken. Oh, fair enough. Right, let's go. Right, now this should be a bit tricky. Whoa, through here. Oh, up here, down here, up, down, up, down, up, down. Oh, one more on the front, and we're finished. Weaving. We're weaving like we've got a loom or something. Up, down, up, down. Keep it. We've got red. Shields are looking lower than the World Championship Limbo Dancer in the World Championships of the Galactic Senate. If such thing exists. Probably those ET people would be good at that. Down. Up. Come on, we want the end of this. Alright, okay, now, can we get a second planet? Yes! What colour planet? I'm going for cyan. Come on, cyan planet. Cyan planet. Duh. Boom! Ooh, I felt a great disturbance in the force. Like 10,000 people cried out in terror and were suddenly silent. Well, it might be more than 10,000. Anyway, off we go again to try and slay another battle station. Right, hang on a minute. Hang on. This is the third stage. Shield's not looking particularly good again. Yeah, as I say, I think I don't know if I've live streamed Starstrike 2. Maybe I can do that next time with Mean Streak. Someone said before, didn't they? Mean Streak. Right, hang on. Take that. That isn't an endorsement of the boy band from the 90s. Backstreet Boys. New Kids on the Block. Right. How are we getting this far just on this? Well, we're not going to last much longer, are we? We haven't got any shields. We got no shields at all. I did like the Empire Strikes Back game where you was fighting Imperial Walkers, or AT-ATs as I used to call them. That was quite good. Surely I can't get round to blow up another of these planets. Oh, I can't. Game over. Game over. What's your favourite game so far? They go past so quick, these. Right, so let's play Buggy Boy. That's Starstrike. I'm not sure if I told you, but it's about real-time games in 1984. So, yeah, it's a year after Quackers. And, you know, what a difference a year makes. Quackers and then to this within 1 year. I mean, there's not a great deal of difference between, well, I haven't noticed, between PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 games, but it's probably because I'm not staying close enough and my eyesight's starting to go. But some people might tell me, Nick, there's a massive difference. It's probably a precursor to all the games being virtual reality, isn't it, really? I did like that, in case you didn't know what virtual reality was. It's a bit like this, but there's like some technology in your hands rather than your hands, you see. Right, let's go for Buggy Boy. Buggy Boy. Now, normally this emulator I have to reset at some point because it gets clogged up with lots of stuff. But we're doing okay so far. Buggy Boy, you're not a bug in this like that guy in Pust. Well, but it's Robbie the Robot in Pust, isn't it? Is it? I don't know what his name is, but he's fighting bugs. We're not playing that. We're playing Buggy Boy. Elite Systems, this one, 1988. And Elite generally were pretty nifty. There, right, okay. Sound? I thought it had music, this. Did it have music? Let's reset. I thought it had music. Perhaps it hasn't got music. I thought it did. Perhaps I haven't got the 128K version, or maybe it does it later on. Right. Define keys. There we go. Define them, baby. Up Q, down A, left O, P, fire. Right, okay. Oh wait, there's the music. Right, good. Right, you got off-road, north, east, west, south. Let's do off-road first of all. Then we'll jump about. We can have a go at a few of these. The idea is to keep doing laps like Wet Le Mans, I suppose. But this time you're in a buggy. So let's go. Here we go. Now the car's a bit too big on this. Anyway, here I go. Right, points through here. Don't crash into anything, really. Go for jumps as well. The frame rate isn't brilliant, but see, there we go. That's what I could do, a tighter bend, which I didn't know before till someone told me in the last live stream. The extra time. I want to get round the whole lap. Look for obstacles. Whee! Get back on. Oops, dearie me. I was off the track then. Car is too big, Steve Norman. You're quite right there. I give it that. Could do with being a bit smaller. The Commodore 64 version, it had the size of the car just about right. Right, I'm going 227 miles an hour. I'm sure you could tell that, couldn't you? I think we can't tell water bit now through there. Diddly-dee, diddly-dee. Time, please. More time. Extra time. Yay. Come on. Oh, no. Let's get round there. Right, that's one lap. Well done, me. So I would have done there. It's a huge car. A huge car. I think the Amiga version was quite huge as well. Or was it? I can't remember. The Amiga version might have been better. That was I think when I reviewed this game, I think that was my main complaint, the size of the car there. It could do with being a bit quicker too, maybe. But the Commodore 64, I'd have to admit, although I am a specky man on Defend to the Hill, there are some versions that are better on some systems than others. Commodore 64 had it beat really. There, but anyway, it's got nice, pleasing sound, so you'll get a bit of nostalgia from that. Diddly-dee, diddly-dee. I could turn the emulator up so it can go a little bit quicker than this, but then I might have big difficulty. There's a jump there. Let's jump over this mob. Diddly-dee. The collision detection seems to be quite good. I wish I could plough through stuff, Matt James. Yes, I could do. Hey, that's another lap done for me. Right, just keep it on. I think there might be more obstacles going down. I'm not used to doing 3 laps of this thing. Maybe we should have done a more difficult course. Oops, this is bother. How did I get round that? Maybe I did plough it over. Oh no. Diddly-dee, diddly-dee. Thanks for your support, Toasted Fallen Star. Sleep well, sir. Sleep well. Up into low gear, up to high gear. The sky's turned blue. Or was it blue before? I think it was green before. I do remember a bit of green. Uh-oh. Have you ever... Sorry. Have you ever known... I don't know what I'm apologising for. Have you ever got a buggy on 2 wheels, then crashed into a wall? Let me know. It's a familiar story, I'm sure. Right, come on, car. Off we go. Let's get to top speed here. There are more obstacles about the place now. They're throwing on. Diddly-dee, diddly-dee. Oops. Oh, kaboom. Oh, game over. Anyway. Diddly-dee, diddly-dee. So there it is. It's... could be a little bit quicker. The car could be a little bit smaller, but at the end of the day, if I as a kid, if I didn't know any of these other versions, the sound would have kept me going. And it is fairly kind on paper. Hi, Mad Commodore. Hello to you as well. So let's do another track. Oh, thanks, Steve. Working very early tomorrow, so off to bed. Thanks for joining in, Steve, and all the best for RetroArcadia.blog. Cheers, man. It's so good to have done a live stream this week. It really is. So sorry about those other 2 weeks, but it couldn't have been helped. But thank you, Steve, and everyone's support here. With you, then hopefully we can do a lot more. There we go. Right, okay, so let's do the West End Road. That's where the Pet Shop Boys went, wasn't it? West End girls and West End, but actually that isn't. Those are laps. That just ends. That must just be a course. Right, well maybe we can do that then. Right. Right, remember your gears. Up top gear. Right, here we go. Don't bash into anything solid. Right, good. Did not crash into anything so far. Don't crash into the water. Don't crash into the sea. That's a nice jump for me to do. Extra time. Extra time. That's what they said in Lotus 2. Extra time. Diddly-dee. Diddly-dee. On the Amiga version, you had to collect coloured flags, but and then you collect a number of coloured ones that are the same colour. You got a bonus. Here all the flags are black, but you can see at the top there, it is showing you what flags you've collected. But the problem is if you glance at those, then you're going to crash. So you can keep an eye on those. I think I've got magenta ones, haven't I? I don't know how I didn't die there. Right. Hey, I thought this was just a circuit and not a enclosed lap. So they're all enclosed lap then, because I got past the start again. Diddly-dee, diddly-dee, diddly-dee. Right, okay. Right, the sky... So now, they've used the Bright 1 feature to get more colours on the spectrum here. You see the sky is green, which makes it a little bit complicated. A green sky, but also the track's green, but a different green. Also, they crash into a lamppost, which looked like it was in the middle of the road. Who put a lamp? Oh, it was between rows, was it? Right, hang on. Diddly-din, diddly-din, diddly-din. Right. Off we go again. Now, what's the day today? Thursday. Oh, wait, so Blockbusters went up. Yes, Blockbusters, that went up today. That's right, okay. I made a bit of an error in that video. In the speech of the video, I said... I didn't know there was 2 versions of Blockbusters that come out on the Commodore 64. I fancy that. But there was 2. One was by Maxim in 1984, I think, and the other one was by TV Games in 1988. And I got the 2 mixed up. But I put a correction in the not comment section, the description of the video. So, but it's still Blockbusters. You can still have a pee, please, Bob. There we go. So thank you if you've watched that. Diddly-din, diddly-din. Nick, when are you going to do a Commodore 64 stream? I'd like to. I preference the ZX Spectrum stuff, but I'd like to find time to do that. Hello to Lemmy. Always good to see you, Lemmy. Good man. Thank you for dropping by, sir. Hooray for Lemmy. Ooh, right, hang on. Diddly-din, diddly-din. Oh, can I weave through here? I don't think I can I? Oh, look, let's get a bit hectic, this. I'm still on the track. Let's get round here. Diddly-dee. Yeah, this fire button to do sharper turns really has helped me. It makes game come to life a bit. I'm going to jump into a wall here. Don't jump into a wall. Gold Run, is that like the sequel to Blockbusters? I suppose it must be. Right, come on. Turbo! There's no nitros in this. I like it. Oh. I took a hit to the backwater there. I think I'm just checking out my my progress. I think where it says start, that's just checkpoints, I think. Oh look, I'm in the wrong gear. Oh, it's game over. Pull over. Diddly-dee. Let's do the one other one then. It's not bad. It's not a bad little game, but it hasn't aged particularly well, one could say. Right. Diddly-dee. Right. Play. I do feel like I'm down the arcades, you know, when I hear this. I mean, it's strange, isn't it? You've probably got your favourites. There's some sound or some tune that comes on in a particular game, and that just teleports you right back to where you are. It's great stress reliever. Da-da-da. Right, go. This is supposed to be the hardest track, I presume, or hardest course. Come on, just keep on the road or whatever it is. Whoa! Is there a Buggy Boy that come out on the PlayStation 4 or Xbox? Imagine if Criterion had done Buggy Boy. That would be interesting. Oh look, I've pasted myself into a problem here. What a nice tune to die to. Oh, I'm in big trouble here already. Come on, car, speed up. Right, I was in the wrong gear again. This is an abysmal attempt. Diddle-da, get round that palm tree. Right, hang on. Let's try and save it. We need a bit of time, please. Oh! Oh! How am I getting round this mob? I'm not. Right, low gear. Oh, I want to get in low gear, right? To get the acceleration. Right. Oh, game over again. Well, you know. Gold Run is the name of the second boss of the game on the console before that I know. Okay, thank you, man. We'll just play the first. What's the time? Well, we got to go. We can make time. I'll go on this. I mean, 3D Starstrike and Buggy Boy are probably the best well-known games, and Badlands, I suppose, of what we've covered tonight. So we always will cover sort of like a mixture of stuff. Quite often stuff I've reviewed quite recently, like Quackers was there, and Cyclus. A bit of spattering homebrews, and a few big ones as well. There's a few we'll come back to quite a lot, I'd imagine too. Horse and Spiders is probably the one I come back to the most, and Horace Goes Skiing. I love those games, and Attic Attack, of course. Right, go! I wouldn't mind seeing a two-player version of this, where both we're split screen, but they couldn't do that on the ZX Spectrum, could they? Mind you, they attempted on 128K. They attempted could Lotus Esprit Turbo Challenge? Could you do that on the Spectrum two-player? I'm not sure. Right, hang on. Going through here. Get round the rocks. Oh, I did that before. Right, I'm in low gear because the gear up the top says low. Oh, I was hoping to drive off the road then. You know when you play a game and get progressively worse. I think that's a bit like me. But as kids, I think we're probably a lot better than we are now. I don't know, maybe a kid's brain wasn't clogged up with stuff like work and paying the rent and having to do the washing up or mow the garden. Maybe they were just every brain cell could go towards the actual game they were playing. Maybe that's it. And also, your brain goes a little bit slower, doesn't it, really? That's why you don't get any Formula 1 riders that are aged over 45. I mean, the oldest Formula 1 driver at the moment is Alonso, isn't it? And then second is Hamilton. It used to be Raikkonen, I think he was... How old was Raikkonen? Was he 40? Don't know, but Alonso says he can go a bit longer. Well, I'd like to see him win the World Championship again, but I don't think it's going to happen. Right, diddle it in. Come on, let's get round this mob. Speeding away across this sand. This game would be good with the Beach Boys song playing. Good Vibrations or something. I'm big. No, I won't sing it. Right, there we go. Get round there. I mean, I don't think this is a real sport, is it? Because who would put all this stuff in the way? Mind you, I tell you a sport I do like. It's on quite often at New Year's Day in the UK. It might be on in other countries as well. It's a soapbox racer where people make their own cars with no engine, of course. Oh, I've sunk. With no engine, of course, to go down a hill. Generally, it's on like pram wheels and stuff. And they go over like a number of obstacles, type bends, and quite often they will disintegrate on the way down. I love it. And whoever gets the fastest time wins, but you also get style points too. Right, this is what 227 kilometers an hour looks like, folks. If you've created a soap car, then comment in the comment section below. Soap car derby. Go up on 2 wheels. Right, I've read that, Raimi Russell. I remember that quite often on the Commodore Amiga version. I tried... Oops, that's not going to win. Oh. Yes, yeah, no. I think I went up on 2 wheels once during this actual play, I think. Folks, we need to get in a lower gear. That's it. Go. Oh yeah, up on 2 wheels, then you got less of yeah, I see what you mean. Then you got less resistance. You're narrower essentially to get through some stuff. Right, that makes sense. They're gonna strategically place those. Upper gear. That's a 2-wheeler thing, isn't it? Oops, I've got it in the wrong place. There we go. That's a 2-wheeler. Oh dear, but I didn't get away with it. Ugh. Go. Start your engines. Oh well, there we go. That was a bit of Buggy Boy. Now we're going to play a rather you know, guilty pleasure of mine. It's a game which I was really happy to run into it when I did, because it's one of those games, you probably got one that you might have found, but you might not. You play this game for about a few minutes as a kid. Can't remember the name of it. Can only remember brief bits of it, and so you can never ever track it down again. You can't remember it. And just because I review such a large amount of games, eventually I bumped into the thing, and the name of the game was something I never would have guessed to type in. It's called Glass. It's by Quicksilver in 1985. Lots and lots of stages on it, quite quick stages, and it's space. So it ticked a lot of positive things for me back in the day. Well, I only played it around a friend's house. I didn't own it. That was the thing. So QAOP, you're basically trying to destroy wave of aliens over different sections. Thanks, Raimi. And yeah. And it's varied, and there's lots of different spaces. Like there's some story about trying to destroy a space city, 5 space cities with some nuclear blaster thing. Right, 1. Start game, and it's QAOP in space, which is my favourite. Right, here we go. If you suffer from fits or so, it's best to look away every now and again, like these bits. So look away there when you hear that sound. Right, go. Right, so the first bit is... actually, I don't think it's O and P. I think it's O and I think. Or is it? Okay, we'll soon find out. No, it's... Yes, O and P. Right, good. And... Oh, M is space. Right, okay, and M is space. All right, so... Basically, you see the time running down on the bottom left there? We need to just run that down. So we need to kill everything in our sights without getting hit by it. Try and see the mirror effect, because we're on a planet of glass, so there's a mirror effect underneath each of the enemies. Really, really clever game. So hopefully I can show you a few stages before the time runs out. And it's good also trying to guess what colour that checkerboard is going to be each turn. Right, next stage. We're racing away now. We've got to get through these. Every time we hit one of these posts, we will lose a bit of energy. So it's like a sped up death chase. But you just try and run the time down. See, look at the shields. If we lose the life, we've got about 3 lives there, represented by those white dots in the display in the top left. You can't shoot here or blow these things up. You just got to try and survive. Right, come on, Nick. You can slow down to a small degree or speed up to a small degree, but you know, look at it. There's no. Look how smooth this thing is. Good, very very smooth. Oh, you can see why I was amazed with it back in the day, because a kid's attention span isn't the greatest, and it's not hanging around. Oh, I survived. Right, good. Shield's not good, but the time's gone back up to a maximum. Right, so again, I've got to kill something. Where is it? Up, down. Where is it? Just run down the time. There, kill that thing. Run. You could just run down the time. Glass. As I said before, I think you can download the games from World of Spectrum or the Spectrum computer as well if you've got emulation, but nothing is better than the real software, I would say. Yeah, it's that authentic feel on a real TV. Right. Oh, yeah, don't let them bash into you because you'll lose a lot of energy here. How much time we got left? Just maybe try and avoid them. I can avoid him, can I? Mind you, he's going to get a bit closer and closer each time. Magenta and black, if you pick that as your checkerboard, then well done you. Right, now, these guys are going to fire snowballs at me, I think. Get out. You don't want to get in the way of them. Come on. Die. Snowball man. This reminds me of something of Prometheus. I say, oh, I've got one of them. Good. Right, come on, time. Just run it. See, I've lost one life already. That's gone dark blue. I like, you know, what's better, this or 3D Starstrike? I mean, 3D Starstrike was the better known of the two, but I think if I had both of them in the box, I think this one would have been played the most, because I would have been intrigued just to see what stage comes next. It's like an endless thing. I mean, to complete this would take absolutely ages. Hours, in fact. You're not going to complete in one go. And remember, back in the day, there were no save states at all. Glass. Hi, Cable Basher. Yeah, I mean, well worth tracking down this one. Quicksilver had a few gems there. Glass deserved a much more success than it did do. 1985, remember this as well. Now, I think there's a stage, if we get around a few times, to avoid all this stuff, oh, that's bad news. There's Thunder and Lightning. That was awful. There's Thunder and Lightning. Come on, Shields. Oh, dear. I'm going to survive long on this one. That's just down to my own reflexes here. But there's not much you can do if you run into two next to each other. Oh, again. Can't go backwards, just endlessly going forward. Like the Starship Enterprise. Because we can't find reverse, because there isn't one. Oh, come on. Oh, bam. Yellow, no, purple, red, green. Come on, time. Run out, time. Look at the white thing going down the left. Run out, time. Through there. Come on. Can we get through? Trying to think. Can't really look at the... Oh, can't really look at the chat box and play as we go through. This is fast, man. This is like Tron fast. The time's in the red. Shields don't look too bad. Can't remember if we get a bit of extra strength each time we go to the next stage. I don't think we do we? Cyan and black. Yeah, thanks, Rossi. I like this better than Starstrike as well. It's more varied. Right, now we've... Take that out. Not to dinner. Look at the score as well. I'm only occupying 4 of the digits across the top there, which just goes to show you how big scores you can have on this. And if you use on a Spectrum 48K, how hot would that be by the end? Your house would be on fire. It would be on fire, wouldn't it? It'd be an inferno in your gaff. Right, they do sound a bit like a balloon if you pop them going all round the place. Whoa. I mean, this is ticking a lot of boxes for me. Also, as well, as I said before, it's that shadowing underneath. I want to see the big long ship. That's the bit I remember back in the day. The big long ship going by. This is the bit I remember. That's the only bit I remember when I played it around a friend's house. This bit, because a massive ship is awesome. What's that saying? Brains along the side. Right. I just make it. Who's aboard this ship? I want to be aboard this ship. It's like Star Wars when the... Well, and in particular, the Black Hole. I don't know if you know that film by Disney. Come out at the same time as Star Wars, I think. There's a massive ship that goes past first of all. And this sort of thing, I relived it. Now, I think we're trying to destroy... I'm just getting bonus points here for taking out any of the emplacements. Don't need to destroy all of them. But what a huge ship. Boom. Right, okay. So we're not even at the first city yet. I don't know... I don't know how far we got to play. I've never reached the first city legitimately. I've got a cheat for infinite lives, but again, I ain't got the time to do it. This time we got these tripod things coming over the horizon. Need to take them out. You remember the game? You remember the show The Tripods back in the day? As a kid, these would have inspired me to be a bit like them, or possibly Daleks from Doctor Who. They're not firing back though, so we can take them out at our leisure. This is our last life, as you can see. I'm losing most of it in the bit where we have to go past those like blue spike things. Right, there might be another one somewhere. There's one. Get ready. The laser isn't overheating like it does in 3D Starstrike. Shield's looking rubbish here. I think someone must have hit me with their rhythm stick. I think when they go to maximum height, I think they then can shoot you. I think that's what's going on. Well, I'm not going to last much longer here. When you die, they give you like a rating out of 10, I think. Oh man, come on. Whoops, shield's not looking great now. Another hit and we're doomed. Let's just try and get to another ship. There, that is quite right, Lemmy. There is quite a lot of digits there for you to try and fill up. Which, if you can do, you see at the front of the screen there, the whole spaceship is being run by a ZX Spectrum. That was a bit optimistic, wasn't it? Oh, look at the shield. Shield's looking rubbish. But we've got off that stage again. What's next? Right, here we go. Who's up next? This mob again. Oh, a different mob. I think one hit though and I'm dead. I'm dead. See, I got kaboomed. What a good old game. And you have failed to attain the standard expected of a fleet member. With your ability, a suitable occupation would be alien zookeeper. Well, that's good, isn't it? Not just a normal zookeeper, an alien zookeeper. I take that as a plus, really. I'm an alien zookeeper, man. I once lost my job as a zookeeper. I when I went home, I always used to leave the door open. But anyway, they didn't see the funny side of it at all. Let's have another quick go. Oh, continue mission C. Didn't know you could do that. Anyway, they've let the alien zookeeper back in for another go, and that's what's good. Although the game is tough, it does give you another chance of shooting various stuff. Right. Boom, 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 boom. Where are you? Take that, big soup tureen. Right. Don't forget, I'm at work tomorrow at 2 till 9, so I can have a bit of a lie in. Well, I say that. I got other stuff to do. I've always got stuff. Don't you find when you got time off, there's always stuff. Oh, it's firing back at me now. Whenever you got time off, there's always stuff that needs doing. Whether that be laundry or something. Right. Shield just taking. Shield don't look too bad. Buff. They look like big jelly molds. Oh God. Yes. On that dashboard, there is indeed a spectrum. There's 3 missiles. There's something in Chinese. I don't know what that says. Don't know. Probably something cool, no doubt. Right, another ship. What colour is it going to be? It's blue, half blue and half green. Looks like something that would be out of Aliens, or maybe flown by the Predators or something like that. Cyan and green. Now that's stylish, isn't it? What a stylish looking ship that is. I don't know what we're flying under, but let's take out all the radar dishes. If it was Star Trek, we'd raise communications first of all and try and do peace talks. But here we're just taking off all their radar dishes. Right, off we go again. Red and white checks this time. Boing. You can see a kid's imagination which is just gets drawn and carried away on this game. It really would. Right, so we'll play for another couple of minutes, but it's been a 2-hour live stream. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. Big range of games. Time always goes quick, and it was good to get back in the swing of things once again. There we go. Right now, See those nukes there? We can launch those at cities when we get as far to that point. But you're not going to get to that point for maybe half an hour or something like that. If you have got to it, well done you. If you've got the whole of tomorrow off, maybe you can load this up, get up early, play this game all the way to the end, maybe. Yellow and red checkerboards now. I love these sounds coming out of these things. Really, really, really nice. Right, okay. Now, these always remind me of those moisture evaporators from Star Wars A New Hope. And there's a robot you could get at the time. It was a Star Wars figure, and I couldn't quite place where it was from. That was from Star Wars. It was like a droid, maybe a medical droid. And it reminded me a little bit of that as well. So I thought I was destroying the medical droid from Empire Strikes Back. Right, take that, big nose. That's what you should always say. There's not enough of people saying take that big nose in films, is there? Right. If the Terminator 2 had said take that big nose every time he took someone out, then that would have been, it wouldn't have worked, would it? Buff. Right, I'll just do this stage, folks, and then we'll say that's a live stream and a half. What's the time? Well, just go. It's this glass planet is putting up a bit of a punch, isn't it, really? I think we should leave it alone. There we go. There we go. So thank you for joining me today for 2 hours there. Thank you for watching. If you've seen the whole thing, then well done you. But if you've seen just at least a bit of it, then thanks as well. Huge thank you to if you've taken part in the chat box or you're doing a comment after watching it afterwards. Thank you to the coffees that come in. Apologies if I've missed any, but I will thank you. I'll send you an email back through the Ko-Fi site or the coffee site there, and also retweet it on Twitter unless you've sent me a message that you don't want me to. Thank you for the super chats there. Huge thank you to the members and the subscribers. If you watch this far into the video and you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. It's a big help. Don't worry if you can't afford to do any Ko-Fis or super chats. I don't think anything worse of you. If it's helping easing your stress, then that is fantastic, and you're a valuable member of the team. So have a great evening, or if you're going to bed, have a great sleep, have good dreams, and all positive things. Stay healthy. That's always good advice. If you're attacking a Death Star, make sure you've got a really heavy shield. So it's always great fun talking to you folks. Sorry it's been 2 weeks since the last one, but I think you understand. Time got a bit away from me. So till next time, I'll leave this on as I normally do. I'll probably press the wrong button again. I'll leave this on for a little bit as I type in my goodbyes there, so we can all say goodbye to each other, which is quite nice. So till next time, take great care of yourself. And a very fond goodbye. Bye, everyone. You've been absolutely brilliant. Thank you. Cheers.